music fills the room. The smiles say it all. But this isn't just any prom.
We are at the second annual Life Skills Prom.
Skyview High School hosted the second ever Life Skills Prom, bringing together students with special needs from across the district.
Exciting. It's happening again.
Skyview Special Education Secretary Mackenzie Wardell helped build this event from the ground up and watched it grow to an unforgettable experience.
I just filled my heart with joy, just that they were out there just boogieing.
For many here, a traditional prom can feel overwhelming, but this one meets them where they are.
At this prom, we have our music a little softer, we have the lights a little dimmer, there's no flashing lights.
And for staff and parents, it's something bigger.
It's super awesome being able to see them have fun and just interact in such a different environment that I don't usually get to see them in. This is an awesome opportunity so they can feel included.
It's been good. At least she gets to experience why she can.
It's a moment parents like Steven and Roxanne Velasco never thought they'd take their daughter Gabby to.
We didn't think we were going to be able to bring her to prom, or she would even go to prom because of, stuff like that. So yeah, it was good, very, very good. We were excited.
This is 10th grader Christina Cosgriff's second time attending with her mother Diane.
And last year she saw me dancing with a boy. She was freaking out, and
a little humor and a lot of love, but it also carried plenty of emotion.
I wish that my father was here to see everything and have fun with me. He was in the hospital.
And still, with her mother by her side, there's still joy to be found.
It makes me very emotional just thinking about it. This is something that everybody should experience.
A celebration of not just a milestone, but of belonging, because everyone deserves a chance to dance.
We were surprised to see her dancing and stuff, so that was nice.
These kids are awesome, and we just need to love on them, but have them feel that they are valued and important.
In Billings, Isabel Sparts, MTN News.
Congratulations to Jason Mims for making second team all-conference, Merrick Fisher and Easton Bogner for making honorable all-conference.
Skyview High School started their season off strong. Our Lady Falcons battled neck and neck with CMR. Ella Martin went 2 for 3 at the plate to lead Skyview Falcons in hits. Kenna Fifley and Taylor Gallardo each drove in 2 runs for Skyview as we jumped out to an 8-4 lead in the 5th. CMR rallied back though for an 11-10 win. Skyview won the second game 19-3 in 3 innings versus Great Falls High.
Skyview pounded out 16 hits with Kaylee Baker, Kenna Fifley, Caitlin Dupree, and Hadley Moore with multiple hits. Kaylee Baker had 6 RBIs, running by Sheridan had 4 RBIs, and Hadley 3 RBIs. Kaylee is a returning All-State designated player who played in Veterans Game this summer. Harper Linseth picked up her first varsity win in the circle when Ruby Sheridan brought in the winning run with a walk-off base hit. Our girls started off the season great with a hard-fought battle with CMR with an extraordinary win versus Great Falls High.
Good job, girls. See you Thursday at Gallatin versus the Raptors.
Also, there's no game on Saturday versus Bozeman.
Okay.
The Skyview boys baseball team will be headed up to CMR on Friday to play the Wrestlers. What else do you want me to say?
2 games.
What do you...
We got 2 games in Great Falls. Wish us luck.
We're gonna win.
Wish us luck. Off,
bro. We're losing
it's over.
left and right.
Are you? Off. It's falling off right now.
Everybody hit it with me. Hit the sea lion.
Summer Driver's Ed registration for both sessions opens Monday, April 6th at 8 a.m. and runs until 3 p.m. on April 20th. Payment is not due at the time of registration, but you must be registered to take either session of Driver's Ed this summer.
Congratulations to Hunter Ferris and Ella Groshans for winning Prom King and Queen.
A group of students from Skyview went to Bozeman on March 18th to compete in the Academic Olympics. The team had high aspirations. While we did not take home a trophy, we still finished top 10 out of the over 40 teams across the state in the event. Students also took an individual test, and Skyview had some medal-earning results, including Hunter Ferris, who finished first out of all seniors, Joseph Ferris finished first out of all juniors, and Abigail Kosh was second out of all freshmen. Good job, Falcons.
Breaking news, everyone. Falcon Finale raffle tickets are now for sale. You can either scan on this QR code or you could go to this website. The tickets are $50 and they end May 18th. Also, all seniors are now required to sell tassel raffle tickets. They're $10. You'll have to sell 10 of them, and you can go pick them up in Mrs. Funk's room. Here's the QR code if you want to just purchase the tickets you want people to purchase the tickets online. All right, thank you everyone. Braden Chase out.
Don't forget, Tuesday, April 7th is testing day. Arrive at Skyview no later than 7:40. Sophomores will go upstairs to the Commons, and juniors will check in downstairs by door number 1.
Please bring a photo ID, number 2 pencils, and a calculator. Leave everything else in your car or at home. If you need a calculator, please talk to a math teacher before testing day. Check Google Classroom or by the front office for your room assignment.
Attention student entrepreneurs, do you already run your own side hustle, or do you have the next great idea for a business, product, or service? Now is your chance to turn that idea into something big. The Hive Pitch Competition is looking for student entrepreneurs to pitch their business ideas for a chance to win more than $5,000 in cash prizes. Here's Daniel Light, a Skyview student who competed last year and won $6,500 in cash in the competition. Daniel will share what the experience was like and why other students should take the opportunity to pitch their ideas.
If you live here in Billings, you've probably heard the buzz about The Hive, which returned to the MSUB campus today. The Hive invites young entrepreneurs from Billings high schools to pitch their ideas for potential businesses and allows these hopeful business owners an opportunity to present their plans in front of an audience and receive crucial feedback from industry leaders on their work. In its 4th year now, the stakes are higher than ever, worth more than $10,000 up for grabs going to the winner.
I think you should follow your dreams. If you see opportunity, if you see something that has a problem and you can find a solution, you should always try to monetize that solution. And I think that you should not let anyone tell you that you're wrong, and you should try an idea. If it fails, then there's always more ideas, but I think everyone should try something like this. I think it'd be really good. It's good growth.
Good on you, buddy. The Hive is hosted by Valley Credit Union and is described as a celebration of young talent and entrepreneurial spirit that allows attendees to see the groundbreaking of the businesses of tomorrow. Organizers of the event also touched on potentially expanding the opportunities available with the Hive to cities outside of Billings in the coming year.
Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody.
Skyview marketing students are excited to launch our Hut on the Hill Pizza Hut bundle promotion. We've competed against West, Lockwood, and the Career Center and Laurel to see which schools can sell the most bundles, and we want Skyview to come out on top. Even better, we've teamed up with another incredible CTE program, our Skyview FCS Culinary Pro Start team. When you support this promotion, you're helping both our business and marketing students and culinary students get valuable real-world experience. Plan ahead to support our programs and grab Hut on the Hill bundle. Let's show other schools that Skyview shows up for its students. Must call or go in person to order. Orders can be delivered. Let's help send Pro Start to the Nationals competition.
What's that on the hill?
It's Hut on the Hill.
We here in marketing have collaborated with Pizza Hut to bring you the new Hut on the Hill bundle. In it, you get a large pepperoni pizza, 1 order of cheese sticks, and a 2-liter soda, all for just $19.87.
This bundle is only available between March 26th and April 21st, so hurry now. 20% of proceeds go to our Pro Start culinary team to help out young and talented chefs in our school. So call 406-259-8424 now or come in and ask for the Hut on the Hill bundle. See you there!
All right, how we doing, Skyview? This is Assistant Principal Nathan Wall.
Mr. Hawes. Mr. Montague in the ILC department.
All right, today we want to reiterate that this is only a drill. This is a drill, and we're going to go through a couple important things in recognition of a lockdown. Okay, so first thing, a lockdown is when there is an imminent or immediate threat within the building, such as an armed intruder or active shooter. We use the run, lock, fight methodology in these crisis situations. These methods are not just for schools, but can be used at any location if there is a major crisis or situation. Please remember that your teacher or staff member is knowledgeable in the run, lock, fight methods. Listen to them if they give you directions. Do what they ask immediately. It is not a time to ask, but why. The primary goal in an emergency situation is to make sure you and your classmates are as safe as possible by using distance and time. The further away you are from an incident, the safer you are. The more layers of protection or barriers between you and the subject is best. When possible, someone needs to call 911 and alert other classes or students of the lockdown. Please understand that our cell phone towers have limited capabilities. If everyone goes on the phone or gets on the phone to live stream events, it limits access for law enforcement and first responders in a critical time.
When we talk about run, as high school students, we have an expectation for you to help your teacher or staff member in getting people from the building. It may be leading students to the closest or safest exit, breaking windows and helping others out of windows, or using your senses to determine the proximity of the subject, whether that's hearing gunfire, smelling burnt gunpowder, hearing what other students have reported, or seeing students and staff running from a specific location. In the event that you are able to get away from the threat, I want to remind you of the difference between rally points and our reunification site. Rally points are where you go during the fire drills. They usually are on school grounds. Our reunification site is where you go to during a critical incident. Each school is different. It is usually a church, community centers, or another school. Know where you need to get to if you get separated from your classmates. Our reunification site is Harvest Church. If you have no other options and leave the area, get to a safe location, find a way to notify 911 of your location, and contact your family ASAP.
Awesome. Second is lock. Okay, a reminder that for us at Skyview High School, we have the night lock devices installed in each classroom. In a situation where we need to lock or barricade our room, please first utilize the night lock devices. Okay, I want to remind everybody here that the safest place you can be in our school at any given time is behind the locked door of our classrooms. Utilization of the night lock devices is very important at those times, and all of you have had the opportunity to learn about those and deploy those if you desired. Please take time to ask your teacher or work with your teacher on deploying that night lock devices. This is a good time, teachers, to re-demonstrate how to use that. If you are not in a room with a night lock device, okay, and all of our classrooms do have them, but if you are in a different location, you may need to look at different objects that you can use, like large desks, file cabinets, anything that you can put in front of the door to further secure that door and barricade yourself in.
The third aspect is fight. We have no intention of running to the threat to stop them. If we are able to do one of the two previous things mentioned, we want to. If we have no other option due to the subject being in our close proximity, we need to stop the subject. Options to use are distractions, such as yelling, screaming, throwing items. We understand that this will be a last resort option for anyone.
Awesome. And lastly, Falcons, medical attention may be required. It should be mentioned that we have trauma stations and stop the bleed style medical kits in every school, and even though students may not be trained, they can help render aid, move subjects, control bleeding with pressure, or assist in applying chest seals, modular bandages, or tourniquets. These medical equipment, the medical equipment is in white and metal boxes mounted throughout the school, and they're labeled trauma stations. If your teacher is interested in showing you this equipment, please have them reach out to your SRO for demonstration with our training equipment.
We want to reiterate, if you see something, you need to say something, okay? If you see anything suspicious, either online or in person, that you believe to be a threat to either yourself, someone else, or directed at any of our schools, you need to let a responsible adult know right away.
If someone has a weapon in the school, is planning to bring one to the school, or has one in their possession, we need to know this right away.
Lastly, you are the first line of defense for our school. You may know what is going on long before school staff does. Help us keep the school safe by letting us know when there is a possible threat. Okay, remember that we have an anonymous reporting system through Sandy Hook Promise. Please utilize that as you've been trained. Falcons, our number one goal is to always keep you safe here, and we're hoping that you can always contribute to that with good decisions, good choices, and being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. Again, this concludes our lockdown drill. If you have any questions for your teachers, please ask. If you need anything from me, you can also respond there, and your teachers can get a hold of me as well. Let's do what we can to be as safe as possible. Falcons, have a great day.